Hello guys and welcome to this week's studio vlog. Today I'm filming the intro in my dining room because, it's a mess downstairs. The clips you're going to see in this vlog are from actually the past 2 weeks. I already filmed a little bit before I went to the J-pop convention, and then I filmed some more this week. It's a lot of renovating. It looks really terrible. We had so many things going on. I always say that I would like to make one of these really aesthetic, cozy videos where you can just enjoy and follow along. But I feel like my weeks are always so stressful that I end up having like the most chaotic studio vlogs. So this is not different this time. It's gonna be all over the place like always. I feel bad for my editor for editing this. But we are slowly moving along. The renovation is going well. It's taking longer than I expected, but I always hope to finish things like these in like, a week max. But like renovating a whole room, painting, getting new furniture and stuff like that obviously takes longer. I just wish it was faster. So I hope we can finally get the biggest things done this week. And then afterwards it's more about decorating, which is the fun part, right? Like all the other big stuff is kind of annoying and a lot of work, but I'm very much looking forward to doing decorating. Everything is really expensive, even though it's supposed to be discounted, and I'm just like, oh. Okay, so I really like the chair, but I do not like the price. This is so expensive, holy shit. And this is a discounted version. This is what it initially cost for this thing. I wanted somewhere downstairs in my studio where I can just relax, but I will never relax if it's that expensive, holy shit. Whee! It's very comfortable though, not gonna lie. I really like this chair because I want a new office chair, because the one that is in my office right now is more of a gaming chair and it's not good for my back. But this one is still, it's discounted. It's still 650 euros. So we actually ended up buying a dining table and dining chairs for a really good price, but they barely fit in our car, so I was left behind now. But yeah, they're coming back for me in a bit. I'm gonna show you guys later. I didn't have the time to actually film it, but it was such a good price. Like the chairs normally cost around 600 euros. We got them for 60. And this dining table, I think is 1,000. We got it for 50 euros. That was a good price. Our house looks like an absolute mess. This is the hallway with a lot of products. Then we have a part of the car. This is our Christmas tree, our new chairs. It looks like an absolute mess. There's more products here. And then there's a table that needs to go out. And there's more products underneath. Oh my God, will this ever look like a nice home? Or will my hallway ever be empty again? Probably not. So, as you can see, these ones are still bags, and these ones are still bags. But these new ones, those are my BunBun plushies. They just arrived. This is not all of them. This is only 16 boxes. They're supposed to be 23. And there's a few more coming this afternoon, so help! Okay, so we have a little bit of an update for my studio and the renovation we had planned. So currently it looks like an absolute mess over here, but as you can see, all of the shelves are out of this room. And the next thing that's gonna happen today is we're gonna paint this wall starting from here all the way to here, and it's gonna be yellow. Also, all the shelves we currently had in my studio are in the hallway now. You can see we put them up here right now. Looks really good. This is, right here is where the packing station is supposed to go later. I think it's gonna look really good when it's done. And there is a lot of packing material here. Also, if you know Germany and you've lived in a German household before, we guys are obsessed with our radiators. This is something you will find in almost every German household. They're super annoying. There's one here, there's another one here, and we're gonna get rid of this one as well. We basically just gonna get it off the hinges and off the wall. We still need a radiator in this room, obviously, so it can be warm in winter. So this radiator that is behind here is gonna stay. And I normally don't turn on this radiator unless I take the wood off. Like basically, I built this little wood thing, but you can actually move it, as you can see. So I normally take it off if I want it warmer here, but this one needs to go because this is where my desk is supposed to go later on. Not gonna lie, I'm so excited for the radiator to be gone because they are always in the most inconvenient places in German houses. They're super annoying. I hate them so much. It's always a wall that I want to use for something, and radiators are just one of those things that you can't just take off yourself. Like, I don't know how to do that, so I'm really happy we found somebody who's gonna help us to take them off, and apparently you can just put it on again later. We, for example, have our house rented, so we can't just like do whatever we want. So this radiator will go into storage, and then we need to attach it again if we ever decide to move. And the radiator is gone. As you can see, we still have these two pipes sticking out. This one is the one that's a little bit annoying because I need to put my desk here. This one wouldn't even annoy me so much, but this one needs to be taken off. We sadly didn't have time to do it today, so we're gonna do this on a different day. I just put my desk as far up as I can, and then at a different point we have to remove it. Looks a little bit dirty here, but because the wall is getting painted now anyway, I don't think we have a problem with that later. More pins arrived. I've been waiting for these ones for a while. Really exciting to get them. My pin club pins should be in here, and also my Valentine's bun pins. Oh, it's my pin club pin. It's huge. Oh my god, I think this is my new biggest pin. I think I overdid it. This is my other biggest pin. Okay, they're actually almost the same size. I think this one's still big. Jesus. Okay. So let me give you guys an update on the studio. At the moment, this wall looks very empty. This is where I normally work. And then we had some drawers up here and like a shelf. Those are already at the other wall. But this one, this is where I had like a world map. This was here. As you can see, if you try to attach something with like those stickers, those adhesive stickers that stick from both sides, the entire wall comes off. Can you see it? That was one of the issues I had with this room. In the last clip, you could see me actually washing down this wall already. This is in preparation for it to be painted, and we did that for this wall as well. Here's my yellow wall. This one is already finished. So it basically got a wash over the whole wall. This is so the color sticks a little bit better when you're painting it afterwards, and it doesn't flake, like it doesn't come off again, because that was a problem I had with this wall. So yeah, the yellow is in. In the beginning I didn't like it, which is probably not good after it was painted already. It's not that I don't like the color. I actually really enjoy the color. It was just so much of it that I thought it was a little bit overwhelming. But since we moved, as I said, the drawers all over here already, it helps a little bit because the wall looked very empty. So with the furniture being here and it being white, I like it a lot. It's obviously not pretty yet, but I hope in a week's time it's gonna look good. And then the next thing, as I shown before already, this is where the radiator was, and this is where my table is gonna go in the future and where I'm gonna work. I already bought one of the tables. It's basically, it's not the entire table, but it's like this bottom part of the table, and it's like one of those electronic ones. So I bought the first one, but this one isn't actually for this room. It's for the hallway for people when they are packing orders, so their back doesn't hurt so much. But the one that I bought here is the same that I'm getting in this corner for myself, and I'm gonna get one that is L-shaped. We're gonna get it this weekend. I don't think it's gonna be in the vlog anymore, but next week. But yeah, just to get back on topic, I feel extremely overwhelmed at the moment because of the renovation and because of all the projects I have been working on. I feel like I'm breaking out non-stop, I'm eating very terrible, I'm sleeping extremely bad. It's currently 1 a.m. and my sleeping schedule is basically sleep at around 7 to 8 a.m. till like 10, 11. Then I work for a few hours, then I take a nap in the afternoon one more time, and then I stay awake all night. It's not good. I hope it will get better after the convention, not gonna lie, because it's a bit much. Another small update from my hallway down in the basement. This is where a lot of our packing material and products will be stored later, so it's not in my studio anymore. But what I actually wanted to show you is the plushies arrived. I think I included a little clip, but I didn't show much, so they came in. I have them here already and I love them a lot. We have been doing some quality control, but because we have so little space here, I don't really know where to put them. But we need to start sending out pre-order bunnies, so I hope we can get started on that also in the next couple of days. So at least 1 or 2 of these really big boxes that are here can go out. I don't even think I managed to show you guys all the new pins that have arrived. Honestly, there has just been so much going on. I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore half of the time. But before I forget it, I want to show you the rest of the new pins that arrived. I think you guys already seen my BunBun Pin Club pin with the German bun, but I also made some new pins that are not releasing right now, but I think in the month of March, late March, I want them to be released. And we have this one. This one released already. It's a love bun. It came right around Valentine's Day, so I made sure to put this one up in the shop. If you like it, it's already in the shop and you can buy it. And then I also made my little tulip bun. I love him a lot. He actually has blush on his cheeks and on his ears, but I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a really light pink, but look how cute he is. He's adorable, and I made him in 3 different versions. The other ones are already on backing cards because I have been working a little bit behind the scenes. So we have this one. It's also a little tulip bunsen. Look at him, he's so cute. So it's with blue instead. And then we also got this little guy. He actually doesn't even have a name because I never made a fully brown bun before. So if you have some name suggestions for him, let me know. I actually love him a lot and I want to draw him more in the future. But yes, those are my 3 tulip buns that are coming to my shop in March. So I think they go really well for spring. And then I also made another spring pin, which is 2 bunnies in a hot air balloon, and it's like a moving pin, as you can see. And the hot air balloon is a tulip as well, so the theme goes really nicely together. I think they are really cute. This one will be a little bit more expensive than the others because it has this dangling thing going on. The backings are only, or like the pins are only up here, so he can, or the pin can move freely. I think this one will not go as well if you put it on close because it dangles around, but I think for a collection or maybe in an eater bag it's gonna look really cute. And another thing I'm actually not even sure I talked about yet, but when my supplier sends me new enamel pins, sometimes they have old pins laying around that they don't want to charge full price for. They would consider them a B grade. So my manufacturer does call it quality control first, then they send the pins to me, and then I do another round of quality control. but they do quality control and sometimes say, no, this is not good enough of a pin, and then they keep them. And they told me that normally after a while they just destroy them. My manufacturer does not sell these online, so they do not sell my designs, which I'm really grateful for. So you shouldn't be able to find them on Shein or Alibaba unless somebody really steals the entire design and makes them new. But yeah, every time I order something, there are a few pins left they don't consider good enough. I asked them, it's like, oh, do you make more on purpose? And they were like, no, we actually have B grades left, and then we don't really know what to do with them. There are also manufacturers who try to scam you online, where they make a bigger batch on purpose and then say at the end, oh, you didn't order this, but like now we have more, so you need to buy them from us. And that way the manufacturer gets more money. And if you don't want them to sell the design anywhere else, you have to pay them. So I've seen that going around, but my manufacturer is really good. They just said like, hey, do you want these? So I have like some of my older pins. They said, do you want them? They have like small flaws, but we sell them to you at a good price. These are all sold for $1 to me. So I have like around 300 pins. I pay $300 for these. And this pin, for example, let's take this as an example. I would normally pay like $4 in production, I would say, without the mold. So I get it for $1, which is a very fair price. And I then check the pins one more time for their flaws. So this one actually does have some flaws. And then I put these in my mystery B grade bags, because a lot of people really enjoy them. You get them at a cheaper price. People know that they have small flaws, but they are honestly so tiny. I don't even know if you will find them. So this one has a flaw as well. So I will show you, and then you can comment and let me know if you even can see the flaw. I'm really happy because I feel like my manufacturer is having less waste caused by me, and we are a little bit more environmentally friendly. And then we can, yeah, still give these pins that have like absolute minor flaws, like with this one. You can just see the flaws on the back. There is not even that big of a flaw on the front. I think these can still get, I don't know, to a new home for a reduced price. People are always happy about it. So yeah, I got a bunch of these, which I also want to quickly go through. I have around 300, and I have some really old designs in here as well. So you can see I have like an entire bag and then another one. And there's some old designs that are already discontinued in here as well. So I will be doing like a really big batch of B-grade mystery bags for my next shop update, which I'm excited about. And then you could even get some pins that are already discontinued that I'm not gonna make in the future anymore, but they were just in here. And then we even have a second box, whoop. And this feels like Christmas. I like it so much because there's so many things to look through. And as I said, like there's even some of my pin club pins in here that they would consider a B grade. And honestly, this is such a huge pin. It cost me over $7 in production, this one alone. And knowing that I got it for $1 is really, really nice. And it still looks so good. I don't know if other people find it as positive of an impact as I do, but sometimes it's the small things that can make a huge difference. Also, quickly look, my son came home from school today and made me this. It's supposed to be a bear family, and he cut it all himself and painted it. It's really cute. It's one of these puzzle pieces, so you put it together. He's so talented. Well, okay, it looks a little bit rough around the edges, but again, I mean, he's a child, and I think it looks really cute. Okay, and lastly, I also want to show you guys my new stickers I ordered from Sticker App again. It was February, which is a bad month for my manufacturer because of Chinese New Year, so it's often really hard to get products. So instead I used Sticker App again to get my stickers very, very quickly. These are all the stickers that will be included for my BunBun plushies, but only for people who pre-ordered. The pre-order phase was last year in October. We have a bunny that's always corresponding with the plushie. So this sticker is Bunsen, and then we have a BunBun as well. Then we got BB, we got Bagel, which I probably think is the best running one of all the plushies, at least in pre-orders. Then we got Bubbles. I thought this one would be doing very well in pre-orders, but it didn't. I think BunBun and Bagel did the best. BB got almost no love, which I'm almost sad about because I think of all the plushies, that's the one that turned out the greatest, personally. And then we also got this sticker. This is Bishop, and Bishop is not one of the plushies in the collection, but if you ordered a whole bundle, there was a chance of buying all 5 plushies together, and if you do so, you get all the stickers, and then you get this sticker on top. It's just for this set. The other stickers will all be going to my shop as well at some point after pre-orders are out, so you can purchase them separately, but you won't get them for free anymore, because I always want to offer something nice and extra for the people who pre-order, so it feels a little bit more rewarding. I always think people who pre-order, they wait obviously a lot longer, but they are also the reason why I can even make these products, because their purchase goes into production costs. So it's really important that I have people who pre-order items from me. Without these people, a lot of my products wouldn't exist, because production is so expensive sometimes. I couldn't pay for this all out of pocket. I just ordered my new mini bags obviously again, and that's already I think around $25,000. If I don't have people who pre-order something, it's gonna be really hard for me to make these products a reality. So I want to make sure that for the long time these people wait, they at least get something extra. I think that's fair. Yes, I think overall that's all the important things I have for this week. I can't wait until it gets a little bit more calm again. I wish I was one of those very relaxed people, and I try to not take on as much anymore. Like, I have employees, right? Like, I have 3 people I pay to work for me, and I still feel like the workload is not getting less. And I don't know, with taxes and everything in Germany, that's really kicking my ass. So I feel like I have to do these many things. The moment you slow down, I noticed that when I broke my leg, like your whole business kind of feels like it's crumbling, like it might collapse basically. So it feels like you are not really allowed to take time off or relax or breathers. So maybe that's why I'm always so stressed and have so many things to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. Maybe leave a comment. I actually love reading YouTube comments. They are my favorite because we are not very big on YouTube yet, so it feels very personable. But yeah, leave a comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I hope I see you again for next week's studio vlog. Bye bye.